Hello everyone. Welcome to Paper Happinessity with Monica. My name is Monica Formosa. Let me just sit down on my chair. Sorry. My name is Monica Formosa and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Wide Bay area of Queensland on the east coast of Australia. Welcome to Colour Inspiration Challenge 194. And also welcome to all my viewers, whether you're new here on my channel. Thank you for popping or stopping in and checking my my projects out, and I hope I can inspire you. And also a lovely welcome to my regular viewers. Your time is always appreciated, no matter who you are, because I know life can be quite busy. But anyway, let's get on with this. Colour Inspiration Challenge 194. It runs from Wednesday the 27th of August to Monday the 8th. I am a little bit late with this one. There's been a lot going on here at home, and I just haven't been able to get the time to sit at my desk and create. So for this challenge, we have soft sea foam, we have fresh freesia, we have Calypso coral, and we have Secret Sea. Now Secret Sea, I will say, is becoming a very firm favorite of mine. Absolutely love this color. I use it a lot as a alternative to black. It's a bit like the Blackberry Bliss, in my opinion, and what's the other one that we've got? Pretty Peacock. It's just this nice dark rich color, and I would love for Stampin' Up! To bring it in permanently, but at the moment it's an in color. So that's our colors. We will be using all four of those. I will show you my project. So this is it here. Very easy, very quick. A little bit of stamping in Secret Sea in that one corner, and then the other is, these are just die cuts. And what I've gone and done is I've die cut two lots of letters out, and then just added a little bit of a shadow with the second one, which was die cut out of Secret Sea, and offset it underneath the top ones. And the Dear Friend, so the image comes from Layers of Beauty. I've already got that mounted up on a block. So Layers of Beauty, love this image. The die cuts are from the Alphabet a la Mode dies, and then Spotlight of Nature was picked on for the Dear Friend, and that has been stamped and then heat embossed in white on Secret Sea cardstock. So there we have it. That's what we are creating today. Pretty straightforward, this one. I have done a little bit of die cutting beforehand just to try and save a little bit of time. So what you'll need is a sheet of basic white cardstock or Whisper white cardstock, whatever you prefer to use. I have die cut, as I said, one set of letters in Secret Sea, and then when I've gone and then die cut, well, first of all, scraps of white, and then I've ink blended the color, because I've kind of felt like the colored cardstock was just a little bit too bold, too heavy almost, and I wanted something a little bit softer and a little bit more with a little bit more variation in colors. So what I went and did is I got two scraps and then gently ink blended the other three colors onto the scraps and then die cut those out. So they're all in my little box here. If you wanted to, you could have added, to save a little bit of time and gluing, you could have added the, what are they, the adhesive sheets onto the backs of those. The only problem I have with that is that when I use wet glue, it allows me a little wriggle time, whereas using your adhesive sheets, you've got to be that little bit more accurate, because once it goes down, it's stuck. So that's why I didn't use adhesive sheets. But if that's your preference, if you really don't like using wet glue, the adhesive sheets would certainly be a lifesaver in this situation. Okay, just for something a little bit different, I have got my black mini dimensionals. You'll also need, well, your Versamark to heat emboss, and I've already done one here, and I will fussy cut that one out. All my letters are done. So what I might do to start with is get all my bits and pieces organized. All right, I'll just put that up in the corner, and I might just fussy cut this out. Now you don't need to put this, actually. You could put anything with this. You could leave it blank if you just wanted to put hello. I'm really not cutting this out very well. I might just snip that off. Okay, that's not very well rounded there. Ideally, you probably shouldn't lift your scissors, and just then move your cardstock rather than your scissors. Oh goodness me, I really can't fussy cut today. I have really not done this well, but anyway, it is what it is. Okay, let's see if I can just smooth that out smooth this out just a little bit here. And that's a little bit gnarly there. All right, so there we have our dear friend. We have all our other die cuts. The next thing I want to do is grab my stamp. Now, because this is a photopolymer stamp, I like to stamp it onto my foam mat, and I've just covered that with a piece of, with half a sheet of grid paper, just to protect it a bit. They really don't need to have this. They're easily washed out just under water and a little bit of tiny little bit of detergent. I'm going to get Secret C. Oh no, first of all I need to create my card base. Sorry guys, I'm ahead of myself. Okay, because I don't have it all done. So we've got a piece of this is A4. So for this, I'm going to put it in at 10, and I'm going to score. This is probably, when I make a slimline card, this is probably the only time I like to use metric. And then I'm going to fold it. The fold edge is here, and I'm going to cut that at 10. Now this little section here I'm going to trim down to 9.5. And I need to get that little slither of cardstock out there, otherwise I'm going to be in a bit of strife. Just hold on a moment. There we go. And then because I've gone down 1/2 centimetre, I'm going to take 1/2 centimetre off this, so that's 21. So let's go down to 21 to 20.5, 20.5. And there's our front, and that's what I need to stamp on. Okay. All right. Now, if you wanted to add a little bit more color, you could cut this down a little bit smaller and add like a colored mat, layer it onto a colored mat. I need my stamp, and I'm going to ink up. If you have a stamp positioner, it might be easier because this is like a huge block, and I'm lucky enough that I have got reasonably a longer fingers. And I kind of went, I don't know whether you can see that still, I kind of went this way. Like this, that'll do. I think I'm just up a little bit too higher than, up a little bit higher than I was in my first one, but that's okay. You could also add a little bit of color to your image. I wanted to leave it black and white, and I also don't have any embellishments on there for the simple reason is that I preferred it to have no embellishments and just let the hello dear friend be the focal point. Okay, so here comes the tricky bit, and I probably should have done a little bit of this before, ahead of time. All right. So I'm going to add just a touch of glue, and it really is just a touch of glue. I'm hardly, oops, I probably should actually do this on my I'll get it in a minute, my silicone mat. Oops. My fingers are going to be all sticky now. Oops. All right. If you have tweezers, and these ones come in the embossing kit that we have, that Stampin' Up have. Okay, now be careful with your H. I don't know whether you can see that. They are different or not. Yes, it is. It's just slightly different. All right, so make sure you you glue them the right way and ever so slightly offset. Oh, and I've just gone and put my finger in all of those. All right, so I'm just going to move this one across. I have an L stuck to my hand, so let's more fingers and thumbs here. tweezers are your best friend in this situation. What have I got? An E. It really does make it so much easier. And that just creates a little bit of dimension. Creates a shadow, a faux shadow in behind your letters. I haven't done the colours. Oh, that's not right. That's got to go the other side. Oh. This side. There we go. And last but not least, oh no, you've gone and flipped. So there's our letters. You could do these any old colour. If you wanted to send this off to a friend and you know their favourite colour. Oh, I've just stuck that on the wrong way. Shoot. Can I just pull that off? It's got to go the other side. That's better. There we go. So the secret C is offset slightly to the left and a little bit lower is how they should all be. Okay, so there's our hello. We're going to stick these on now. Turn them over. And I've got my fingers are just a little bit gluey, so everything is sticking. So yes, Colour INKspiration, we're a group on Facebook. I will link the group in the description box underneath this video. If you aren't already a member of the group and you'd like to join, you will need to answer some of our membership questions, and that's just for security reasons, because we are a group and we like to keep it safe for everyone. And once you're there, there is an album set up with the design team projects. There is a post showing you setting out the rules of the challenge. You must use all the colours unless otherwise stated. Now I'm just going to ever so slightly put that there. Okay, the trick will be to get all these lined up, and I think I might just use my, that's not straight, there we go, that's a bit better. I'm really just eyeballing this. If you have a T ruler and you're a little bit worried about things, by all means use your T ruler. I'm just going for it. And that way. This way. There we go. Now I have the tiniest little drop of glue there. I'll just try and scrape that off a little bit. I might just try and get that off when it dries. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is add my friend, and I'm going to use dimensionals. I've got half of one here, so I might take advantage of that. All right, so we're going to put it across here using dimensionals. So I kind of want one under the D, one here between the R and the F, and then one on the second D. And we probably only need half ones because it is a little bit tiny. All right, so kind of roughly, this is going to be tricky. Here, and then one, I'm hoping that's narrow enough under the D. Yes. All right, then we'll just take the backings off those, and we can stick that on, and that's pretty much it. I will stick that on then. There we go. Dear friend, hello, hello. All right, card base. If you're in North America and you use letter size, just use measure out a third. Go, so whatever it is, go down a third, score, fold it over, and then trim it off along that edge. Please do, if you want to, you can decorate the inside, and also if you wanted to, just taking off all that little, if you wanted to, you could have put that on and lifted that up. But anyway, that's it. That's my original. There's my, oh goodness me, a bug got squished in there. That's a bit gross. Better clean that up before I put that in the post. Disgusting. All right, guys, well, that's it from me. Like I said, please do go and, if you're not already a member, join up and be inspired by everyone's lovely projects. We're quite a creative bunch, and we enjoy inspiring other people. So I'll just go through Spotlight on Nature for the Dear Friend, Alphabet a la Mode for the die cuts, and Layers of Beauty. And I'll have all these listed below. Everything that I've used today is available for purchase in my online store. At the time of filming, Spotlight on Nature is actually listed in as a last chance product, so it's there only until it's sold out at this current time. And yeah, that's it. Have a great week. I hope the weather's treating you kind. I know that all my lovely friends down in the southeast corner of Australia are copping some wild weather at the moment. I think this might be, I'm hoping this is going to be the last of the wild winter weather that we can get. And up here in Queensland, until that cold weather arrives, which will be either Saturday or Sunday, we're just having beautiful, sunny, warm days. I'm so sorry to rub that in, guys. But anyway, have a great week. See you next time, I hope. And do take care. Bye now.